You willing to blow up our marriage over a sister? Boy, please. I don't believe him. I truly don't. And I don't think you should either. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sean. I'm back for another video. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a letter that was sent to me from one of you. Before I get into all of that, if you guys like love and relationship advice videos, lifestyle videos, things like that, then you'll definitely enjoy my channel. So go ahead and subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, be sure to click that little bell, which is right next to the subscribe button. That way you'll become a part of the notification gang and you'll never miss a video from your girl. Well, I'm a 3-time Amazon.com best-selling author. I've written 3 books. The first one's called The Dating Game: How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book, Breaking the Man Code: The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, Getting Unstuck: How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. All 3 of my books will be linked below. They're all available on Amazon, Kindle, and BarnesandNoble.com. And if you want the opportunity to work with me one-on-one as your personal life and dating coach, send me an email at itscoachshawn@gmail.com. That's itscoachshawn, SHAWN, @gmail.com. So I just recently gotten the pictures back from my 5th Women's Retreat, High Heels, High Standards, when we went to Paris. I'm going to put a couple of those pictures right here so you guys can see. Beautiful. The pictures came out beautifully. The ladies look absolutely stunning. Thank you again to every single woman that I met at my recent retreat. It was truly an honor and a privilege to meet each of you, spending time with you guys, getting to know you all. Thank you so much for coming. 2019 is going to be a big year. We're going even bigger, even better. So you definitely want to be on the lookout for that. Without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. Let's go get 'em. Here's my story. I met my husband on a Christian website. He's from Trinidad, but lived in the United States. Years later, we got engaged and married in July 2016, and my mother passed away in August, a month after we had gotten married. Our relationship was up and down during that time. He lost his job, and he ended a business that he had flipping houses. Fast forward the story to his mother, who wishes that his sister, who is 19, go to the best college. So she was accepted into 2 schools, one back home in Trinidad and Tobago, and one here at VCU in Virginia. So she chooses VCU, and I was happy for her to go to school in Virginia, but she would have to live with us. And that caused a problem with me. Even my family and church members thought it wasn't a good idea for letting family members live with a newlywed couple. So after she moved in with us, everything was okay. But she started getting under my skin by doing too much, going through my tablet without my permission, which she already has one. She went through my food that I bought for myself, and the thing that I really don't like is that she and my husband would share drinks. Me and my husband are sexually active. People look at them like they're the couple. He also threatened me that if I didn't get it together that he would leave. He also doesn't listen to me about my feelings. I wanted his sister to live in a dorm room to have that experience, but I don't feel comfortable with her walking around in a towel, naked in front of my husband, holding his hands and doing other activities. Girl, what? Which caused me not to deal with her. I was pregnant, but I had a miscarriage. But when I was pregnant again in August, we went to saw the baby at the appointment in September, but the baby actually passed away 6 weeks and 3 days. I was so depressed after that. My husband wasn't concerned about my feelings. He just wanted me to take my meds and get over it. I had the feeling that all of the stress caused me to lose the child. I've been in arguments with my sister-in-law and my husband, and it's starting to drive me crazy, and I wanted to leave. This year I went to his cousin's wedding, which was a really beautiful evening. My husband was actually the best man. But after I started to dance, I'm gonna have to summarize it from here. So all she did was start to dance and have a good time, and then he came up to her and told her that, you know, Christians don't dance, and it wasn't anything like, she wasn't dancing in a sexual manner or anything like that. She just liked to dance. It was a beautiful celebratory experience, but he's like always trying to I guess ruin her good time, always trying to make her feel bad for things, and that's really starting to drive her crazy. There's a lot that I want to talk about in this letter, but the main thing that sticks out to me the most, the thing that bothers me the most, is, are you sure? Are you absolutely positively sure that she is in fact his sister? Is she his half sister? Is she his stepsister? Because a lot of things that you told me, you have every right to feel uncomfortable with. Them sharing drinks, her walking around naked. People look at them like they're a couple. Then he has the nerve to tell you if you don't like it that you could leave. I just feel like I'm not sure what's going on there. And then the fact that you said that he's from Trinidad, originally I started thinking, did he marry you for citizenship? And I haven't had the opportunity to ask you any of these questions, but I question their relationship, because why does it mean so much to him that he's willing to blow up his entire marriage, to disrespect his wife for his sister. You mentioned in the letter that he's a Christian and you're a Christian. Well, then he should have no problem reading what the Bible says about this when it comes to marriage. The Bible says, for this reason, a man shall leave his mother and his father's house and cleave to his wife. When he became your husband, you should have become his top priority. All he's concerned about is what is okay for the sister. She's 19. It's not like she's 9. She's not a minor and has no parent. He feels like he's obligated to take care of her. I feel like their relationships, there's something fishy about it. And you said that you're a Christian. I definitely recommend that you pray about it. Ask God to reveal to you the exact nature of what's going on here. Did you say that the girl was walking around naked? Like, there's something not right about that. Or walking around in towels, they're sharing drinks, they're acting all lovey-dovey like a couple. Something's not right about that. Your spidey senses are tingling for a reason. Now, I've been doing these letters on my channel for years now. And if you've been following my channel, you know how many green card letters have we gotten? How many green card letters have I done with the man pretending to be Prince Charming just long enough to get citizenship, then he moves his real wife in. Or he moves somebody that he's always loved in. People use people all the time. If he needed you to get married to him for citizenship and all of a sudden he's changed, I would question how he really felt about me. How is it that you lost a child and he told you, and I quote, take your meds and get over it when it's your child together? I feel like you're ignoring your intuition. The intuition that started off as a whisper, now it's getting louder and louder and louder to the point where you can't really ignore it. There is more to their relationship than meets the eye. I'm just not sure about that. And I feel like you have every right to question that, because that's not what most brother and sister relationships are like. It's creepy. It's creepy. It's inappropriate. There's something wrong there. And don't ignore that feeling that you have that's telling you that something is wrong here. They are way too close, way too comfortable. And maybe it's because I've done so many of these letters and I've seen and heard a lot from doing this all these years. I've gotten hundreds, if not thousands of letters over the years that I've been doing this. So I don't put it past a mother to be in on this, to be okay with this. You need to let your husband know, hey, we took vows in front of God, family, and everybody else. Why am I not your top priority? If you felt that strongly about her, that's who you should have married. How come everybody is mistaking them for a couple? Because everybody sees what you see. Except you're his wife and you're trying to ignore it because you don't want to believe that it's true. Honestly, I feel like if the only reason why your husband is allowed to stay in the United States is because he married you, I definitely suspect that he used you for a green card and that she is not actually his sister, but maybe his girlfriend or maybe even his wife in that country. You're telling me that 1 + 1 = 3, and it doesn't. Nothing about this adds up. Your family and the church members were absolutely right. It's already enough of a challenge when you're first getting married to somebody and you're a newlywed, trying to get to know your partner on every level, trying to grow and develop that relationship even further. But to have somebody else like right there smack dab in the middle of your relationship, there's 3 of you in this relationship right now. And typically somebody who knows they're causing problems in your marriage, if they're a decent person, they'll take a step back and say, you know what, I'm seeing this is causing strife between you, the 2 of you, so I'm going to take myself out of the equation. I'm going to go live with my mother. I'm going to go move into a dorm room. I'm going to get a job so I can get my own place. I'm going to actually take that go to the other school in Trinidad. Like, I feel like she's selfish and he's allowing her to be. Sister or not, her walking around naked or walking around in a towel, sharing drinks with your husband, holding hands with your husband, giving off such a inappropriate vibe. The fact that other people also mistake your husband and your sister-in-law for a couple should be proof to you that it's not all in your head. It's not your imagination running wild. That there's actually something to it, that other people see what you see. She's putting a strain on your marriage and she doesn't seem to care, and he doesn't seem to care. You can't be in a relationship with somebody that doesn't care how you feel. You lost your baby, and even that, as painful as something like that was to go through, he let you go through all of that alone. The only person he's willing to stand up for is her. You have to question why. What is this? This isn't just brother and sister. Stop playing with me. What is she really to you? She could be his wife. And that's why they're so comfortable. So, okay, she wants to live with you guys so she can save some money. Well, get a roommate. Get a couple roommates. I think college students have 4 and 5 roommates. They do whatever they have to do to pay their way through school. But the fact that he's willing to let his marriage completely fall apart for a sister, something about that's not right. You see it, everybody else sees it, but what are you willing to do about it? That's the question. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on life and love, consider purchasing one of my books. As I said, I've written 3. The first one's called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book, Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. All 3 of my books will be available, all linked below. They're on Amazon, Kindle, BarnesandNoble.com. And if you want to work with me one-on-one as your personal life and dating coach, be sure to send me an email at itscoachshawn@gmail.com. It's Coach Shawn, SHAWN, @gmail.com. Be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and leave your comment below. I'd love to hear your 2 cents on this. Am I just being a natural born skeptic, or do you feel like I feel something's not right about his quote unquote sister? How is sister or not, nobody should be walking around naked, semi-naked, in a towel. She's still a woman in your home. And when it's your home, it's your rules. He's making it seem like you are the guest in your own home. How is any of that appropriate? I'll be doggone if somebody's going to tell me some other woman's going to do what she want to do in my house. I don't care who it is. If this is my house, I'm the queen of this castle. Nobody's going to dictate if they can walk around like, if I said take your socks off at the door, take your shoes off at the door, if it's your home, it's your rules. Why are you allowing your husband to treat you like a guest in your own house?